My name is Heather Rodriguez. I am a natural fertility specialist, and I work with couples who are preparing to get pregnant, overcoming fertility issues. I'm covering various topics that are helpful for people who are wanting to boost their fertility, support their fertility. And I've been working with a couple since 2007. We work with people from all over the world. And we use natural therapies to help support reproductive health. We work with people going all natural. We work with couples who are preparing for medical fertility treatments. We work with all kinds of people. There's a lot of different fertility issues that people can experience, so not everything's going to pertain to each person, but what I'm trying to cover here on Periscope is something that is helpful for everybody, both men and women, regardless of fertility issue, or if you don't have an issue, you're just wanting to prepare. So okay, let's get started on today's topic. So the top forgotten fertility tip is going to be, and don't let how simple this sounds deter you, this is so important. The number one forgotten fertility tip is to increase your circulation. Yep, something to definitely think about. So there's a couple different reasons. Yes, that sounds simple, right? But there's a couple different reasons that needs to be something that's on the top of your mind. That's why I wanted to share that with you today on the scope. So you're thinking as you go through your day, oh, how can I increase my circulation? So think about it. A lot of us sit throughout the day. A lot of us are driving in cars. A lot of us are wearing tight, skinny jeans. All that stuff is impairing circulation. So when we are in fight or flight, when we're sick, when we are healing from injury, anything like that, the body automatically, one of the first places that circulation will be reduced and where attention will be reduced is to the reproductive system. Because if you're stressed out and you're needing extra attention to other areas of your body, that's the first to go, because your body's like, oh, you don't need to be reproducing. We need to run from this lion. Even though in modern day there's no lions, but we act like everything is a lion. So that's something that's happening as well. So some of the benefits of focusing on circulation for fertility are going to be, first is the way that, so we suggest, through the site, there's a lot of different nutrients and things that we focus on making sure that you have, like CoQ10, maca is another one, a multivitamin, folic acid, antioxidants. But the way that those nutrients are going to be used by your body, they come through the blood and they're delivered to the cells of the body in the different areas of your system. So if your circulation is poor or sluggish, you're doing all this stuff, but you're not going to get the full benefit of it. So that's something that you need to think about is, I'm doing all this stuff to help support myself, but I'm sitting for 8 hours a day. So that's one of the benefits of focusing and increasing circulation for fertility, is you're going to get all the nutrients to your system. The other is you're going to get oxygen. So you'll hear me talk about this again and again, but this is such an important thing to think about. When you are preparing for fertility, today, right now, the egg that you are going to ovulate 3 months from now, 90 days from now, is being affected by what you're doing. So if today you are doing things to increase circulation, if you're eating a nutrient-dense fertility diet, if you're doing some of the things that we're going to talk about today, that precious egg is going to be affected. So we want the oxygen to affect the future egg. This is the same for men. It's not as long. Sperm production isn't 90 days. It's a little bit less than that, but it's a very similar process. You have to think about before a baby, when a fetus is very young and before a sex has actually started to grow, we are pretty much the same. So the ovaries are very similar to the testes until we mature and we have, further on into the pregnancy. So the men go through the same cycle. So the same things for circulation will apply for healthy sperm and male fertility. Another thing is that by making sure you're getting enough healthy circulation into your body, into your system, that's going to help your body to detoxify and to get rid of what it needs to get rid of. Detoxification is something your body does every day, is always doing. It's making sure that your system is clear and that you're able to function properly. So it's not this big mysterious thing that you only do once a year. It's something that your body's constantly doing, and circulation is actually going to help your body to do that. And then the last thing is that by focusing, some of the benefits of focusing on circulation are going to be to increase your chi, or decrease stagnation. So You know, chi sometimes to some people sounds really woo-woo, but it's actually just very practical. It's the life force, it's the health within your system that's being delivered to your body. So the opposite of that would be stagnation. A lot of fertility issues are considered stagnant conditions. So for instance, if there's a uterine fibroid that's growing, that's a stagnant condition. PCOS is considered stagnant. So it means that there's lack of movement, there's lack of processing of what's occurring. People are stuck in one particular part of their cycle, so there's stagnation. So increasing and focusing on circulation is going to naturally help with that. So those are some of the benefits of increasing circulation. So now I'm going to share some methods, and a lot of this stuff is super easy and free that you can do. But it's something that you need to do regularly. So the first to think about is if you do have a desk job and you're sitting a lot every day, get up every 90 minutes and stretch or walk around, go fill up your, coffee mug or your tea mug or whatever it is. Move around, sit on, I have various, I would show you my office right now, but I don't want to mess up the tripod, but I have various things that I move around on throughout the day. I have a exercise ball, I've got a treadmill desk where I actually work at and walk. And there's a lot of different things that you can do, like, getting up, you can jump rope. So break up your day, don't sit too long. There's actually studies coming out showing the negative health effects of sitting 8 hours a day. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but it's pretty neat to see it in a study. You're like, oh, wow, this really affects long-term health. The second is to utilize massage therapy. There's a couple ways you can do this. The first is you can go see a massage therapist. That's wonderful. There are some massage therapists that specialize in fertility, like Mercier Therapy is a wonderful one that is, there's practitioners all over the country, and it's actually pretty reasonably priced. There's Clear Passages, which is a little bit more clinical and it's very expensive, but it's wonderful for some specific fertility health issues. And that's done by physical therapists. And then there's self-fertility massage, and that is a massage technique that I actually created and teach through a DVD, and it's a massage technique that you do for yourself. So you can do it at any time, because you need to do it regularly. You need to do massage pretty regularly to get circulation benefits from it. So self-fertility massage is a wonderful way, and it's very relaxing and feels wonderful. Another way to increase circulation is through exercising and working out. That naturally will increase your circulation. You can go on walks, you can go running, do something you enjoy, but do it consistently, do it every day. And then another one, this one I really like, it's very fun. It's called rebounding. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of that before. It's where you jump on a little, well, it's not that little, but it's like a personal trampoline. And what it does is that it helps to increase your circulation, and it helps to move and detoxify the lymph from your system. So, and it's really fun. You only need to do it for, 5-10 minutes a day. So that's something that's nice and low impact on your knees, if you have issues with that. Another way to increase circulation that is wonderful is acupuncture. Acupuncture is a great therapy to include in your fertility program. There are acupuncturists that specialize in fertility. There are actually quite a bit of them. It's an aspect of their training that most acupuncturists actually have. So if you can afford it, or do what you can afford, many people find that acupuncture is very relaxing. I personally don't. I have gotten a lot of acupuncture, but to be honest, I really don't like how it feels. But that doesn't keep me from using it as a very effective therapy. So I just want to let you know, because I'm very sensitive for some reason to the needles. I feel every single time they put them in, but a lot of people sleep through their acupuncture session. So, I've had, gosh, I don't know, probably over 40 acupuncture sessions, even though I don't like how it feels because it's so awesome. So acupuncture, wonderful way to increase circulation. Another one is to drink water. How simple is that, right? Again, this is going to help with stagnation. It's going to help to make sure that the blood is flowing and moving through our system and not thick and sticky. So drink water. You know, it's funny because you'll people ask, oh, how much water should I drink? What's the right amount of water? It's always changing, right? You're supposed to drink 8 ounce glasses of water. You're supposed to drink a gallon a day. You know, just start drinking some water. I drink probably my goal is about 3 quarts. You know, a lot of days I'll get 2 quarts in. But just start drinking water, whatever works for you. Okay, so the last method of helping to increase circulation is to use heat. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can take a hot bath. That's very relaxing. You can use castor oil packs. That's like a double whammy for fertility. It's a therapy that we use a lot for various people. Castor oil is a specific type of oil. It's very sticky that you would apply to your lower abdomen over your ovary and uterine area of your abdomen. And then you would put plastic on top, and you would take a heating pad or a hot water bottle and put that on top and then cover it with a towel. And I recommend to do that before self-fertility massage. It's a wonderful self-care therapy. Directly putting heat to that area is going to naturally increase circulation. So again, you know, today's topic was a easily overlooked, very important fertility tip that I would like you to think about each day. It's something that's going to make a difference compounded over time, because remember, today we can make a difference on that egg that we're going to see in a few months here. So it's pretty exciting the effect you can have in supporting your body starting right now. It's not something you have to wait for, especially with this tip. So to recap, some of the benefits were increasing nutrients, oxygen to the reproductive system, helping the body to cleanse your system, and increasing flow, reducing stagnation. And some of the methods were massage, not sitting as much, exercising, acupuncture, drinking your water, and using heat therapies. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them through Twitter or email me at naturalfertilityinfo.com. There's a contact us form there. And I really hope that you're finding these helpful, and that I'm talking about topics that are relevant and applicable for you. And I hope to see you again soon. All right, have a great day.